And now a party election broadcast on behalf of the Natural Law Party.
Natural Law Party. Dr. Geoffrey Clements, Party Leader.
It's time to bring the light of science into politics. It's time to use the scientific knowledge of natural law to create a government that can satisfy everyone. The Natural Law Party is the first political party in the world based on sound scientific principles and extensive scientific research. The guiding light of our party is natural law, which is always nourishing to everyone. I would like to summarize the special contributions of the Natural Law Party. They are support of nature for the nation, simplified administration, a low taxation policy, growth and abundance in the economy, education for higher consciousness, prevention-oriented healthcare, a pollution-free environment, and a foreign policy nourishing to all nations.
The economic policy of the Natural Law Party will lift the country out of recession and create a stable economy by improving the creativity of the people through our training programs. Greater creativity will mean increased national productivity and more wealth for all. We will eliminate unemployment by creating new jobs both within the country and abroad. We also plan to reduce taxes for all to between 10 and 20% and to phase out VAT. Our low taxation policy is based on our ability to simplify national administration and eliminate problems throughout the country.
I'm concerned about the quality of education in this country, and I believe that developing the inner creative potential of our children is the only solution.
Consciousness is the most basic element of life, yet the knowledge of consciousness is missing from education. Our programs for developing consciousness will enrich the existing state and private schools. With higher consciousness, students will enjoy their studies, unfold their full creative intelligence, and live life spontaneously in harmony with natural law.
The healthcare program of the Natural Law Party will promote prevention-oriented health education and prevention-oriented natural medicine. Medical education will be improved. Prevention and prompt service to the sick will be top priorities. Scientific research shows the Natural Law Party's health program achieves at least 50% reduction in health costs and vastly reduces pain and suffering. The goal of the Natural Law Party is to create a disease-free society.
Hello, everyone. I'm an expert in making things disappear. My Natural Law Party will make the problems of the nation disappear, as darkness disappears with the onset of light. Coherence in national consciousness will be created by a few groups of experts in natural law in the country practicing Maharishi's transcendental meditation and yogic flying. Stress, strain, and problems in national life will be eliminated. Scientific research shows that yogic flying produces increased brain coherence, and harmony is generated throughout society. The programs of my Natural Law Party are scientific and reliable. I invite you to place your confidence in us.
The Natural Law Party wants to beautify Britain, creating a natural, healthy, unpolluted environment for everyone. That appeals to me. And I like our party's approach that the election is a national celebration. The Natural Law Party will convert our problem-ridden nation into a year-long celebration.
It's my joy to say that the Natural Law Party will draw upon the best of every party and leading experts in every field to create an integrated national government and a problem-free nation.
A vote cast for any parties which oppose each other is a vote for conflict. It's not only a wasted vote, but it's a destructive vote, an individual's contribution to political chaos. Only a party that can satisfy all the diverse needs of the nation deserves the support of every voter. Only the Natural Law Party deserves everyone's considered vote.
That was a party election broadcast on behalf of the Natural Law Party.
Very like John Major's voice, we thought that.
I'd have persuaded him to do the voiceover.
Rory, we suspect you. Did you do
no,
that?
no, I didn't have a hand in that. No, good Lord.
Yogic flying, Steve Norris. You're missing a trick.
Oh my goodness, that's the most exciting thing I've seen throughout this whole election
Might
campaign.
you vote? They've got 310 candidates.
I thought there were some remarkably sort of sane people in that.
Yeah.
I mean, the lady in pink seemed so terribly normal. I mean, I know
And
lots
why
of
not?
people who look like that.
There are normal politicians. are there?
I'm astounded. I must say I didn't see it when it was first shown. I really want the video of that.
I think
That's
people
quite something.
on the podium, if you look at them, I think it's all the same bloke with a different wig and different moustache each
No.
time.
Yeah.
No,
Including
but
the lady
Yeah.
in pink.
It's like an advert for a hair clinic.
It's
I'm sorry.
very easy to mock, but my
absolutely.
producer's 7-year-old daughter says she's going to vote for them because she liked The Magician. Now, by the time PR has been established in Britain, I mean, she's 7 now, it could take a little while, we could have natural law MPs, couldn't we?
With seats at the end of the rainbow, yes.
Well, yes. I mean, there are very many advantages to PR, but I don't think seeing representation in the National Law Party is necessarily one of them.
Professor Plant.
Well, I mean, there are ways of excluding small parties and extremist parties through the use of thresholds. I mean, obviously that means a move away from proportionality, but in Germany, for example, you have to win, say, 5% of the vote or 3 constituencies. But I think the point that I'd like to make in this sort of final part of the programme is that the issue of first past the post versus PR is fundamental in the sense that it's not just a technical change, it actually changes everything in terms of our view of the role of Parliament, our view of the role of parties, whether Parliament is there to embody a kind of government or whether it's an electoral college out of which a government emerges by negotiation. It can change the relationship between MPs and constituents. A whole range of things will fundamentally change, and that's why I think there has to be some kind of national debate about it if it is to come, and that's why I strongly approve of Neil Kinnock's proposal. Yes. For our committee to be extended in the way that he's suggested, because it's not just a technical change that could be sort of fixed by political leaders. If there is to be some kind of fundamental democratic change, it has to come through a dialogue with the people.
Can I just say that although that's sort of I think an important statement to make. I mean, I think I'm right in saying, just on our Natural Law Party friends, that when you start talking about thresholds, I think I'm right in saying that if you applied the Danish threshold, you'd actually eliminate the 3 Welsh nationalist seats in Parliament. There's a real danger with the whole concept of thresholds, because in a sense, any emergent political movement is going to start small and grow. I mean, the acorns to oak trees
but equally,
is an important element
first past the post
Rory,
essentially excludes parties whose support is geographically spread, like the Liberals is, rather than concentrated.
I must be right.
I know you're going to disappear. Professor Plant says there ought to be a national debate, and then now you are looking ineffably bored, it must be said. Don't you find this interesting?
Well, yes, I do. I mean, when we up to a certain point, I mean, we did do some research in it, and it obviously a system where, as happened in the 1950s, I think it was 1951, where the Labour Party got the recorded vote for any one party, and the Conservatives swept to power. I think there's got to be something wrong when, for example, the Conservatives with around about 40% can govern for 13 years with the majority that they had. There are faults with that system, quite obviously. Yes. I think it is going to take time, obviously.
But it surely makes sense, therefore, doesn't it, to have what indeed the Labour Party has set up, which is a working party under Professor Plant, but actually to broaden that to include
I think that idea has been well punted.
Yes,
and I have to move on because we're going to look at another election broadcast, the second one tonight.